Hey y'all, Bridget Bartlett here. I am the CEO and founder of Vision Marketing and Design, and today is Friday, which means it is our weekly Q&A session. There are some things while everyone hops in here. Let me mute this and let Miss Frankie in. There are some things that I wanted to share with you while everyone's getting in and we're getting started. So let me share my screen. Let me give you just a second here. We've got some cool updates for HighLevel. And I have some cool training that I'm planning next week. So I think you guys are going to be really excited. Okay. All right. So welcome. Hello, Maria and Santoria and Frankie. Hello.
Finally got in. I've been blocked. I finally got in here.
Yay!
Also just let me win the prize by default since I'm in here.
Maria might let you win.
You got 20, 30 of them.
I know she's got some in the wing she's keeping, I think.
Got them for all of next year. She's set up for all of next year.
Hey, you know, she's rocking it out. So she's doing something right. She's a busy lady these days. Okay, so let me share with you some cool updates, some new releases with HighLevel that are definitely important to you. And then I also want to share with you like kind of a preview of some training that I'm going to do next week and we're going to get started on. So I think that will be really cool. Let me make sure to let Ray in as well. So the first thing I want to let you guys know about is the A2P 10 DLC. Okay. Now, what that is basically the US government is cracking down on spam text messaging, and they told all of the providers, hey, you either do something about it or we are going to. And so they are doing that. This has been going on for at least the last year. But as of around September 1st-ish, it is going to be required or you will not be able to send text messages out. Okay. So what you need to do is you can, first of all, you can register your business and you can use an EIN or you can use your social security number, but you need to make sure to register your business. Once you do that, you can go into the phone numbers here and you'll go to the Trust Center and then you just submit your business profile for review. And then you can also fill out this form here. Okay, so then HighLevel takes care of all of that stuff. You just need to fill out the form and of course be approved there. Okay. The second thing is you can go to the your profile in your account and you'll see the platform language. This is for at the user level. Okay, so every user who gets access into a sub account within your agency or your sub account, they can choose what language they want all of the tools to be in. We have been definitely, HighLevel is conquering the US market. They're branching out into other languages. And this is something that has really held back affiliates from being able to promote to other countries, but also users who are, Spanish speaking or German, but you can actually choose from these languages here what you want the platform, all of the tools and everything to show. So that's really exciting. The next step here is the Conversations tab. If you go to the Conversations tab here, you'll see new filters. And these are the new filters here. So the last message direction, the last outbound message type. So that will help you in all of your conversations when you're filtering out. The next thing that is really, really cool is the 404 page. So if you've ever, typed in a broken link or someone has typed in a broken link on your website, a big green ugly page would show up and it would say 404 error. Well, it's great to be able to customize those pages because you can have it all branded, and then you can have, a button that says, oops, looks like you're lost. Click here to return home. And then they go back to the home page. So there's actually some really, really, if you Google like 404 page examples, there's actually a lot of really cool, very unique ways of utilizing that 404 feature. But what you're going to do is once you connect the domain, and I guess there's no domain connected here, but once you connect the domain and it asks you what page you want to connect to, once it finds the domain, then you'll see the option down here to mark one of the pages in that domain as the 404 page. Okay, so I'll probably be doing some training on that, but it's kind of self-explanatory. You're just choosing a page. So design it however you want to, and then just select it in your domain settings. When you're selecting your home page, you'll also select the 404 page. Now, the thing that I'm going to talk about tomorrow, okay, so if you guys have been watching the news, everyone's kind of weary about social media. This has been going on for the last few years. Elon Musk, he bought Twitter, and so people are kind of, there was a mass exodus of Twitter. Now that people are flooding to Twitter. And so Twitter is all in the news. And so if you don't have a Twitter presence, or maybe you just don't like Facebook, it's just not for you, and you find yourself on Twitter anyway, then definitely utilize that as a resource. And it's something that I've not done training on before. So I'm going to focus a lot next week and maybe even the following week on Twitter. Now, let me go ahead and let Ricky and Gio in here. So I'm going to show you, I was going to wait until Monday to show you this, but I know you guys are like me and you're like, oh my gosh, she's going to show us these Twitter tools, and I just got to play around this weekend. Okay, so I want to show you the tool that I chose, but I also want to show you some other options. I'm not an affiliate of the ones that I didn't choose. Okay, but I do care more about you guys choosing the best solution for you, especially because price does make a big difference. Okay, so the first tool that that I looked at was Zlapo. Basically, the tool that I chose is like Zlapo, but it's like Zlapo on steroids. It has a lot of AI integrated and all of that. But you can see what these tools do is help you to track and pinpoint your target audience, so that when they make a tweet, then you can respond. And there's lots of automations. If you think of like L Messenger on steroids for Twitter, that's kind of what these types of tools are. Okay, so you can see here kind of what the dashboard looks like. You can schedule tweets. You can use tweet ideas like from other tweets that have gone viral. Lots of things that you can do. You can also automate creating threads. And again, we'll talk about that a lot next week. You can also track your analytics. So these are just, power automation tools for Twitter. Okay. Now, this is not the one that I chose, but you can definitely check this out if you want to. There are multiple plans. Okay, so let me get up here and I want to talk to you about the plans for this. You can see the options here, and there's one that's like $12.49 a month, $24.99, and $83. But if you guys are interested in this, I would definitely say maybe check out a trial of both. And both the one I chose and the one that and this one, to see if you like it. But I would encourage you, if you are going to, if you're going to stick with this one, you can actually go to AppSumo, and they have a lifetime deal of this tool right now. So you can actually get one code for $139.99 for life, as opposed to paying the monthly fee here. Okay, so now you always, anytime that you purchase codes on or software, lifetime software, you want to make sure to go down and compare the plans. You want to make sure that you are getting what you think that you're getting. So here are the plan details here. So you want to compare it to here and make sure that it has everything that you're looking for. Now, the tool that I did choose is Tweet Hunter. When I was making my choice, not only was I looking at the capabilities of what the tools can do, but also I looked at a lot of reviews, both for Zlapo and for some other tools and Tweet Hunter, and everyone was comparing all of the tools to Tweet Hunter. They would say, oh, it's just like Tweet Hunter, I love it. Or they would say, it's almost like Tweet Hunter. Okay, I think I hear someone. Let's see. So that is definitely a good sign. If everyone's comparing the tools to a certain tool, it's probably a good sign that that's the leader in the market. Okay, so I definitely want to check out both. Now, when you see the prices, it's not that obvious. Okay, but you'll also see it's definitely more advanced. Okay, but again, it's basically the same type of features, except Tweet Hunter is like Zlapo on steroids. All right. So when you look at the pricing structure, these are the monthly plans. So you have the $49 plan here, and then you have if you have less than 1,000 followers, they make this plan $49. This is what I actually started out with, but I very quickly went to the enterprise plan, and I'm going to show you why. Okay. This is a great plan, but I am actually wanting to use myself as a case study, and I want to see how fast and well I can grow an audience on Twitter, because the theory is all of this networking on social media is the same, right? You want to find the top leaders in your niche. You want to engage with them. You want to, post on their posts. You want to all of their audience to see your post and then get interested in your profile. It's the same thing that we always teach. So I'm going to apply those strategies to Twitter and see how fast that I can grow. Now, I'm publicly saying this before I even do it. Last I checked, I had less than 130 followers on Twitter. So I am publicly challenging myself and you guys, because I know that you'll hold me accountable. But what I do love about this is that makes it different from Zlapo is the AI writer. Okay, so this is what the dashboard looks like for Tweet Hunter. This is the one that I chose. You can actually get a free trial of this and use my affiliate link if you go to myvisionagency.com/Tweet Hunter. But it gives you tweet inspirations, which I think Zlapo does as well. But you have the AI assistant writer. Now, this is so cool. Okay. If you see this, let's say this post, of course, you don't want to just copy this post. All right. You can actually click here and you can choose like how you want to rewrite it. You can go to edit tweet and you'll see it says right here, too similar. Okay. But you can actually click here to rewrite, and you have many different ways of rewriting. You can create a call to action, create a hook, and so on. But if you just want to improve the tweet, a little window pops up here. And this is on the $49 plan as well. So this isn't even what makes it really enterprise. But you'll see that it's working to rewrite, and it's going to give me another example. So it's rewritten that. Okay. And of course I can click here to edit the tweet, and I can also add it to a queue. Okay. So, and of course, if you wanted to edit it in some way, you could do that. You also have the ability to shorten it or make it more formal. You have all of these things here. You also have the actions library here. So you can really create very quickly, take those tweets that have been proven to be successful, and you can turn them into your own. Okay. Because we don't want to copy someone's work. We just want to use them as inspiration so that we can create our own. Okay. So you have your queue here that lets you, schedule whenever you want to schedule your posts. And then all you do is, as you're going through with the post ideas, you can click add to queue. You have your analytics here. You can collaborate with other people. Daily inspiration is really cool if you're just stuck with ideas of what you want to tweet. You can get inspiration from other people in your niche. You can actually choose keywords and all kinds of things. You can add these tweets to or your own tweets that are doing well. You can add them to Evergreen. It will retweet. Some of the, let's go to, this is the enterprise plan. And honestly, I just upgraded to this, so I haven't really taken the full advantage. What I do like, though, that made me want to upgrade to, it's the engage that I was looking for. made me want to upgrade to the enterprise plan is the engage with keywords. Okay. So if I put in, let's just say chat GPT. Okay. So I want to look for different tweets that are about chat GPT. So it's going to search and it's going to find those tweets. And now I can look and I can easily comment to these, right? So remember, the goal is to find the people that are in your niche, right? So if they're posting or tweeting about chat GPT, it's going to show up here, right? Because that's the keyword that I use. Now I can respond here, or this is the part that is available in enterprise. You can click here and then AI will generate a response for you. Okay, so you can say exactly what this says, or you can, of course, tweak it how you want to, and then just click reply. So you can see if on 85 tweets, you could see very quickly, I could go through here and engage with all of these posts and call it a day, right? I'm moving on, I'm doing other things. So again, this is just really a sneak peek. There's so many things that Tweet Hunter is able to do. I think you're honestly going to be shocked, but we're going to start from beginner next week of creating your Twitter profile, how to find the right people in your niche. So whether you want to use these tools or you're like, I really just want to test out Twitter and see what I think, next week's training is going to be great to get you, to at least help you to figure out if that's the route you want to take. Because honestly, not everyone loves Twitter. But some people are like, I'm hesitant to use my Facebook page because I just have my family on there. I really don't enjoy being on Facebook. So if you feel like the Twitter audience would be better for you, or like I said, you're already on Twitter, I definitely think it's great to take advantage of all of these different traffic resources. So what do you guys think? How's it going?
That was amazing. I'm right there with you. I haven't dug into Twitter. I felt like it was just so low on a totem pole, but when I talk to people, they're like, "Oh, yeah, Twitter be jumping," but it just doesn't. It ain't my cup of tea. But I'm gonna go right with you and start mine on Monday. And I didn't hear. Does this software have a trial? Or we got to start off with the $49.
Yeah, the all of the Zlapo. So I definitely would try Zlapo, and I would try the Tweet Hunter before making your mind, because cost is definitely a big factor. But I always, every time I'm thinking, because $200 a month, I don't even have 200 followers on Twitter. So here's my thought process. All right, am I going to spend the time to really utilize this tool and learn it to the best of my abilities? Yes, I'm going to. Is it going to be all of the shortcuts and things that it does faster? Is that going to save me time, which then will make me more money because I'm able to engage more? Yes. So, but if you're like, oh, I'm just testing it out, maybe I'm not sure, maybe you want to go with the lower plan or something like that. So definitely test the two out, see which one you think would work best for you. If you do go with Zlapo, though, definitely do that lifetime plan over the monthly.
Awesome. Okie dokie.
Yeah.
I just had one question about when we log onto your membership page and it has that app that says somebody just joined Visionary 3 seconds ago. How do we get that on our memberships? I forgot what kind of plugin or what it was.
That is Elmatic. So if you don't, you can use one of your licenses to create an Elmatic account. And there's actually training in the resource area to show how to do that.
Okay.
Cool.
Perfect.
It's actually really easy too. You can create a webhook. The Elmatic gives you the webhook, and then you can just build that into your workflow. So what I did was, when people sign up as a reseller or HighLevel affiliate, there's just a workflow step in there that's the webhook, and then you just paste that webhook in there, and then it pulls in all the info.
I'm still confused on webhooks. When I hear webhooks, I think of Zapier, and I'm like, okay, I don't have Zapier. So
I think of it like this. Okay. So like an outgoing webhook, it's kind of like you're throwing the fishing line out there, right? And it's like you're trying to catch something. But if it's a put or post webhook, you're like putting that info to some other place. So you're kind of throwing out the info or you're catching the info. So that's basically what it's like. It's just kind of like maybe you had an assistant who's like, I'm just going to sit here and wait until Santoria gets a lead. And as soon as she gets a lead, I'm going to take this info and then I'm going to put it right here. That's kind of what it's.
So it's a button like the trigger links. It says webhooks. Where do we find web?
Yeah, it's in the, I don't think there's a trigger for a webhook in the workflows. Maybe though, because
I mean like a tab. Where do we see webhook to start making a webhook?
it's in the automations. So
Automations. Okay.
let me share my screen here and I'll show you because there's a few different options here. So let me just create a new one. So here, the trigger, okay, so we do have the inbound webhook. So you would use this and it would be this link right here that you would paste into another software, okay? Because what you would be telling that other software is send this info, whatever gets created here, I want you to send it here, okay? So when info gets sent to this webhook, then you can decide from here what you want to do with it, right? So maybe you want to create notes or send an email or whatever you want to do.
Oh, we can send it. I didn't know we could send stuff to Slack. That's good too.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the next step. So once you have info coming in, so it can be whatever's triggering this. It could be a webhook, it could be a form, it could be a phone call or a Facebook message, whatever it is. Then you can start building the steps. You could send data to a Google Sheet. You could send it to Slack. You could send it to another webhook. There's all kinds of things that you can do. But for the Elmatic specifically, what you would do is like maybe have a form here, and then you would have a step that's a webhook, and then the webhook that Elmatic gives you, you would paste here.
Got it.
Cool.
That's all for me.
Cool. How's everyone else? I know you have questions for me.
I have a question.
Hey.
Hey, everybody.
There's our eye candy. Hey, good looking.
How you doing, Santoria?
Just
I think
talking to
she was
me.
blushing.
You're funny. Bridget.
Yes.
So affiliate manager, the affiliate links. So my client sells courses just like everyone else on this planet. And I want to send my traffic to him. What's the best way to do the affiliate link? Does he set that up on his side and give it to me, or?
Yeah, because you need to select the funnel, and the funnel, let me go in here.
But if his funnel's not hosted on GHL, how does it still work or no?
So they just released something and does not have a, I wanted to definitely come in here and check before I answered that question. I think it does have to be a GHL funnel, because if there is no GHL funnel, then it needs to be, you need to like embed a code like you would for First Promoter. So let's see, go to marketing, and then we have like campaigns here. So yeah, if you were to add a campaign, so yeah, it would have to be one of these here. So it'd have to be a website or a funnel. And then you can choose, the page there. And then the products have to be there as well. So yeah, it does need to be inside of GHL.
Okay.
But if he does,
the link is that one that's generated. It says affiliate _ID, right?
Yes. So let me, I don't think that I have an affiliate register. Okay. So Jane Doe, let's look at this one. So if I wanted to see Jane Doe's affiliate link, it's kind of hidden. So you have to choose the campaign that Jane Doe has. So let's make Jane Doe an affiliate of this campaign. So I'm going to go to add affiliate. We're going to choose Jane Doe. And I'm going to update the campaign. Now, if we go into Jane Doe's account, you'll see now that we just go to the campaign that we want to grab the affiliate link, and you'll see it shows right here. So this would actually be Jane Doe's affiliate link.
Got it. Awesome.
Can you
soon,
further explain? Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Soon, I think at the end of this month or the end of this quarter, I cannot remember which one, but we will have the affiliate portal, which is really what everyone's waiting for, because affiliates want to see, it's like, we can see this here. If Jane Doe was crushing it and she was, putting those links out there and getting leads and all that, she would have no way of tracking the leads or how much commission she earned or any of that, or how many canceled. And so we can see that, but Jane Doe couldn't see that. And so that's really important for us as affiliates. We want to be able to track those things. So the affiliate portal is coming out very soon. And once that is completed, once we're able to use that, then this is going to be this is going to be better than First Promoter, with the exception of the two-tiered commissions. So you can, right now, it's just one tier. So you can do a commission of a percentage rate or a flat commission, and then adjust your cookie, but you couldn't do like a two-tier.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird that GHL is set up the way it is, and we don't have this developed out yet.
Well, it's like everybody has like desires and things that they want, and they can only work so fast. And what they do is, they use that ideas board, and when it gets enough votes, it goes right to the development team, and that's how they decide what they want to do next. And so the affiliate thing was definitely needed and wanted, but it wasn't until it got to a point where everyone was like, yes, we want it. Then they started developing it. Then they release it as like a MVP. So it's like, it's usable, but it's not quite a full-blown affiliate program. And I think we've only had it maybe 3 or 4 months.
Yep.
So they're actually moving really fast.
Yeah, it's new. I'm excited about it.
Yeah, it's just one less thing we have to pay extra for.
And it's all hosted in the same platform, which is
exactly
awesome.
No codes, no extra fees, and it makes the platform more valuable to business owners. Like we understand the complexities of affiliate programs, but really, like Dr. Chiropractor, he doesn't care about any of that stuff. But I mean, it's a basic setup that's really good enough for them. It's basically like a referral system, just for them to be able to see, Gio's running Google ads for us, and we have to pay him on a commission basis. So Gio has now earned this much commission this month, and we're going to cut him a check, kind of thing.
Yeah.
They have plans for the 2-tier?
They have plans for everything. You know how HighLevel is. It's like they just keep getting better and better and better. And when people ask for things, they're going to do it. And they certainly would not even start the affiliate program if they had no intentions of completely replacing First Promoter. I think, and I just have this theory, everybody says, oh, these all-in-one platforms, they're really just a jack of all trades and a master of none. I think HighLevel is going to be like the master of many, because they are just rocking it out and pushing those features out like nobody's business.
Sean just showed a new release that's coming out of the prospecting tool, and it's really cool.
Oh yeah, I didn't even see that. That's cool.
So that was in a AMA on another group that I was just listening in on, and it was really neat.
Yeah.
And there's some cool like conversation bots that are coming out he's talking about. And what's another thing he just talked about? He actually talked about how, so I didn't know this until today. Thrive is actually a white label software. So if you guys have ever heard of Thrive, which I've heard of it before, but I just didn't know this, it's white labeled. Thrive is, so you didn't know that either. So that blew my mind. I didn't know that, because I know Thrive is bought from all these, and it's this centralized of all these different phone book companies. And I knew that part, but I had no idea that it was white labeled from another software company, which I'd never even heard of before. And do you know how, and he said, do you know how much they are doing a quarter, or was it a month? Anyway, it's 59 million a quarter. It was a quarter, 59 million a quarter, using all the same stuff that HighLevel has. But he said where they fall short is these people, and it was cool because he pulled up LinkedIn and he typed in Thrive, Boise, Idaho, and this person comes up and it's a product manager. He's like, this is where you guys thrive, whereas they don't. And he kind of made a pun, so it was funny. He said these people these product managers sell Thrive at their local areas, and but they only sell that, and then they walk away and they never talk to these people again. Mm-hmm. So where we can kind of level up, quote unquote, is, we're actually servicing our customers, whereas Thrive is not. So, because one of the people said, how do you talk to people when somebody brings up the point of like, oh, I already have Thrive. So they were just asking that question, and so this brought him into this whole story of like, and I had no idea that that's what Thrive was, a white label software.
A lot of people are surprised to find out that Pipeline Pro is just white labeled HighLevel.
Yeah.
It's like, and they're huge. And they actually, they have because I always have to say this too, they have like an enterprise deal with HighLevel, like when the HighLevel first came out, that they can sell. And what they do is they sell like some of the platform for like $29 for life. But then it's really a great strategy because it's so cheap. It's like $29. Okay. And then they get into the platform, and then of course you're upgrading for every tool and all of those things, but it's like $29 for lifetime access for something. And then you just upgrade for all, and you guys can do the same strategy, sell people the website hosting for whatever. I mean, it also is not, there is like a minimum advertised pricing for HighLevel. So you can't sell the whole tool suite for less than $97 publicly, but you can give access to the social media scheduler for something cheaper. Say I have a social media scheduler we just launched. I'm going to sell for $1, $1 a month for the next 10 people. And they get in there, they're scheduling all their stuff. They don't have access to the rest of the stuff. But if they're like, man, I would really just love to have one place, to manage all of my business, then it's like a no-brainer. Yeah, super cool. Anybody else have anything to share or any questions? Right?
I'll just say that yesterday we were looking at my Descript script that was bomb, and I fixed it. And what it was the length of a sentence. So if you're in Descript and you have a sentence that is more than 250 characters, I fixed one, and then I went to the other one and I cut it way down, but it was 259 characters and it wouldn't take it. I had to shorten a word or take a word out, got it under 250 characters, and it took it. So that was the problem. I just wanted to report that to everybody.
Yeah, that's cool. No.
Hey,
Maria, how's your, sorry, Ricky, go ahead.
Descript, when you record your own voice, it takes up to 24 hours for it to take.
Yeah.
Is that my understanding?
Yeah. You do like a training So you can either read something or you can submit a video, and then it says it takes 2 to 24 hours for it to be fully trained. And then you should receive an email when it's complete, and then you'll be able to use it for all of your videos. So it's cool because you can create like the whole video using the AI voice, or you can use your own voice. And then, like, let's say that you called someone Maria and really you meant Jenna, you could edit that using the text and then do the voice overdub, and then it will use the AI to say the correct name. So all of those functions are super, super cool.
Yeah, I would love to try to use my own voice. So yeah, I'm gonna try it.
Yeah. It's also, and that's just one thing that it does. It's a really good video editor because you can take the video and then you can upload it, and then it will transcribe the video. So you have all of the text, but you can also edit the video just with the text. So if you're looking at the transcription, and let's say that the beginning of your video, you don't want to put in there, hey Bob, and how's the weather? And okay, let's go ahead and do our video. And you want to just cut all that out, instead of, when you're editing videos and you have to look at the timeline and you have to, find the exact right spot, and then you have to cut it and then delete. You can just delete the text, and then it dynamically will delete that section of the video as well. So it's such a time saver for video editing as well. Yeah, right.
I haven't figured out yet. In some of my text, one of the sentences I had was to live the Christian life, and so Descript said to live, L-I-V-E is pronounced either way, and so to live the Christian life instead of to live the Christian life. And I don't know how to fix that. You can train all you want.
You could do the overdub, just highlight it and then just record your own voice to override the AI version.
Oh, that's what that's for. I wondered the difference between overdub and correct. Correct, you can correct the typing, but overdub, you correct the way it sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll try that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, so it works both ways. If you don't like that, because I know sometimes, like at the end of a sentence, it'll be really weird. Like it won't be like, how your voice, like, as you say, I'm going to the park today, and it'll say, I'm going to the park today, and or whatever. It just doesn't sound like the sentence would end. So yeah, there's all those little things. I think as AI, as it improves, it'll just get better and better.
Yep.
Anybody else have questions or anything? Maria, how'd your launch go?
It went very well. 2 days we have launch. We have another one on Saturday. It's like a series. It went well. My list has seemed to be growing, and I made another video. That one took a time to make post, but yeah.
Good.
I had guests there.
That's good. That's exciting. How are you, Miss Frankie?
I'm doing well, just taking things in again. I do have one question though concerning AI, and that is Jasper. How do you rate Jasper with some of the other AIs that are now available?
I don't think Jasper is even going to be in business very long, to be honest.
Really? Because I bought that. Bought that some time ago.
Is that what you think too, Ricky?
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be in business.
So
Yeah,
tell me.
ChatGPT and Smart ChatGPT, all these other AIs are coming out. Yeah. They're going out of business soon.
Yeah.
And Baird.
I'm sorry.
So
Bard,
AI
however you
is
say
not-
it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just saying. So Jasper is not really in the running or in the rankings anymore. Is that right?
It was super cool when it first came out. It was definitely like the best of the AI writers until ChatGPT came out, and then it just blows them away. And then it's like Ricky was saying, when you compare it's like you take Chat GPT, which is like the basic form of the power of AI, and then you add these additional tools that work with it, like the AI PRM extension, and there's some other things. I mean, it makes it a no-brainer, and it does everything. It's just way more advanced than Jasper.
Wow. See, I know you're up on all of this. All I need to do is ask Bridget.
And Frankie, it's cheaper too. It's a lot cheaper.
I just recently invested into this sort of a AI chatbot where if you upload just your URL to it, and it will go and crawl your site, and then it can act as an assistant on your website, or it can act as an assistant in like your membership area or whatever. And you ask it a question, and it will know exactly what you are talking about. And you can even add little things later on to it, and then if they ask questions, it would know it right off the bat. So it's like you can just put your website link in there, and then it will it's like training it. Yeah, it is training itself. It will go into your whole website, crawl your whole website from top to bottom, and will know anything you ask it about it.
So what is that tool?
It's a chatbot that I recently invested in, software I invested in. So I'll be launching that.
Yeah, definitely let us know when it's ready, because that's cool. I think you can do that. Some people have said you could do that with YouTube, but I don't think I've tried the YouTube. Maybe I've tried the YouTube video link, but the website thing, that would really be nice, because it's, I have like a chat, like a running chat where I've trained it everything about my business, but it's not.
And what's cool is it does it with smart forms. Like if you have a smart form on your website, it collects the data and information that you require to keep the information from, like email, name, or you can have a questionnaire to it, and it'll ask those questions on its own and know how to process that smart form, and it will basically send you notification of all the data that was collected by that AI chatbot. It also does it with SMS as well too. So anything you ask it to collect data from potential clients or customers, it will collect that data and process it however you want it to be processed.
Oh, that's cool.
Sean mentioned today that they're coming out with really cool some features to their, like an AI bot, where you can it'll read your website, and then so if there's like FAQs that come up. So he was talking about that, and it was really neat, like what all features are coming out for it, and how extensive it is, and but yeah, some cool stuff coming out with that AI bot stuff that Sean was mentioning today.
It's so exciting.
So it's like you don't need all these add-on features from all these different places. HighLevel's doing it for you.
Yeah, exactly. Every time I see them with a feature update, I just think, God, I am so grateful I aligned with the correct company, because they are just it's so impressive. At the speed, every week, I go through all their updates before our weekly Q&A, and it's I have to watch 10 different videos, and a lot of the stuff is behind the scenes, the way they're improving website speeds and image optimizations and the flow of certain things, but it's also feature enhancements and all the things they keep adding. So it's just so cool to see the growth and see the potential of where we're going. It's really exciting. Frankie, were you done? I'm sorry.
That's
Frankie,
all right.
were you done with what you were saying? I just wanted to circle back to you. Yeah. Okay.
Right. On mute. Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
That was about it, because see, I bought Jasper. It was Jarvis, I think, at the time, and they changed the name, but anyway, it's the same thing. And I bought that quite some time ago. And at first it was really working for me. And now I'm not so sure. And that's why I asked that. So
You know what I didn't like about Jasper is that you need all these recipes, and when they call it recipes, it's really prompts. It's just you have to tell it what you want exactly so that it spits out the result that you want. And Chat GPT just does it better. And then it's like you pair it with one of these helpers with Chat GPT, like AI PRM, and it's just a no-brainer. It's like, write me an article about being an entrepreneur. And it's going to write the whole article there. You don't have to have a recipe. You don't have to have all of that stuff. It's just really simple.
And you don't have, apparently you don't have to get 3 versions of it, for example, and then decide
Yes.
which one of those that you want. Yeah.
Yes, and Jasper can get really expensive too if you want to do the rewriting, but Chat GPT, it is so cheap. It's almost free. It's so cheap.
Wow.
Yeah. Right?
Well, I was going to ask Rick if I've forgotten the question. Yeah. It's about the bot that goes through your website. Does it make recommendations to fix the website or streamline it or make your video or your images more load more quickly or whatever? What kind
That
of
would be cool.
suggestions does it do?
Well, you basically can upload any documentation, any files. You can add on as you go, and it will know everything you want it to know.
Okay.
That would be cool for like SEO purposes.
Yeah.
Like, how can I, improve the ranking, or what keywords are used most on this website? Things like that.
Yeah, all you need to do is just upload it, and anybody that questions asked, it will know it. Instead of you sitting there writing your SEOs all the time, you have to do all this. All you have to do is get an SEO. You can take an SEO from one of your counterparts or something that has the same system or the same website or whatever, and upload it to this chatbot, and it would know it. And then if somebody, like I said, somebody has questions, it would know it. It would answer it for you.
Yeah.
Give you the correct
That's
answer.
cool.
How do we get to this chat place?
I haven't launched it yet. It's coming.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now,
feel free to
I
let
was
us know,
telling her
Ricky, when you.
I partnered with someone on this.
Ricky, we can barely hear you.
I'm sorry. I said I partnered with someone on this.
You still cut out there.
Yeah, it's not you, Ricky. It's the sound system. Whatever microphone or something is not quite right.
Hear me now?
Yes, it's much better.
Much better.
No, I said I partnered with someone on this, so we're coming out with this chatbot that does that.
Cool.
Good.
Yeah, let us know. I mean, probably lots of people would be interested in it.
I had a question for Ricky about his t-shirt and hat. Do you have a certain place you use to, because I was trying to print some more of my shirts with logos. Do you have a certain place that you use for that t-shirt and hat?
I have a personal place down the street from my house, so
Where do you live?
I live in Cali.
Cali. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, so like a personal hole in the wall type deal.
A lot
Okay.
of times those are the best places to go. You'll get the best deals. It's also really cool to support local businesses.
He
Right.
ships-
Like-
does he ship?
I'm sorry?
I was asking him, does he ship it? Does he ship anything, or it's just a only
I can
local?
ask him. I'll get the information and I can ask him.
Okay. Are you on Facebook?
Yeah.
And what's your name on Facebook?
Ricky Corley.
With a K or a C?
It's Rickey.
Uh-huh.
Corley, Corley.
Okay. Thank you.
Ray, do you have something? Please?
Well, I'm loaded with questions, so tell me when to stop. But I wanted just a quick thumbnail. I'm considering a blog, but I'm also considering a video blog. How might I monetize that? And just give me a thumbnail. Do I send somebody to a funnel? And then I would go for leads by prospecting certain Facebook groups or other groups. But how can I monetize a funnel? That's the basic question.
So the funnel, what's the offer?
I'm sorry. How can I monetize a blog? I want to be posting regularly. That's what I meant to say.
Okay. So what I would do if I wanted to promote my blog is, hi, Jenna's baby. Had a question there. What I would do if I wanted to promote my blog is I would either create, first of all, again, it's all about the audience, right? So you need to have, wherever you're going, you need to, and if you're on Facebook, the best place, or really any social media platform, any link that you put in the description, it's going to bury your post because it doesn't like when you send people outside of the platform. So that's every social media platform is like that. So you have two options. You could, let's say that your blog post was about the top 10 things that every online business owner should know. Okay. You would maybe want to talk about the first 2 in your post and then say, and if you want to see the other 8 things, here's the link to my blog post. It's in the link in the first comment. Okay. And if you're using the HighLevel social media planner, you can actually schedule that in advance and then add that first comment as the comment with your entire blog post. You could also create a video and say, break, like if that was your blog post, right? You could break that into the top 10 things. Here's your blog post. And then you're going to create a video about the one thing and maybe go a little bit in depth. And then you want to hear my other 9 things, I click the link in the description or click the link in the first comment for the rest of them. Now, the goal is, of course, we're driving traffic to the blog. So you can monetize that in many ways, like affiliate links, you see in every blog. And I would also do some research on the other blogs in your niche and see how are they monetizing them. Most of them are using affiliate links. It could be like an image on the right-hand panel there where it, like, you click the image and it goes to an affiliate link. It could be affiliate links inside of the blog. So if you're talking about, let's say comparing the top 5 social media planners, maybe you want to be an affiliate of all of them. And you want to put those links in, if you're talking about Buffer, have a link to a free trial of Buffer. If you're talking about Hootsuite, have a link to a free trial of Hootsuite. HighLevel, all of those things. It's really easy to monetize with affiliate marketing. If you're promoting for a church, have like a PayPal or Stripe donate link and say, if you want to donate to the church, or here's the link to donate, or have like a panel on the side. We talked about Lagos. You can become an affiliate of that and then promote their Bible courses and things on the side there. But yeah, affiliate marketing is by far the best way to promote or to monetize a blog.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I've also seen a video recently where somebody turned a YouTube video into a blog with Zapier. I'm sure you can with Pabbly too, but so I also just seen a video of that recently.
Yeah, you could even take a YouTube video, even if it's not yours, take the transcript and then put it in ChatGPT and tell it to rewrite it and turn that into a blog post. If you're really hard up for content, or you could take that you have rewritten using ChatGPT and then use Descript and then turn it into a video that way as well. And you could even have your own voice and all of that. So lots of. So it would be cool to do that, actually. Write your blog post, turn it into a video, put the video on YouTube. Then also you could embed that video into the blog so people could choose to read it or watch it and get the same content. Super cool.
That's cool.
I do want to share or do our little wheel here before we forget. Let me make sure I have everyone. Frankie, Maria, Ray. We have Ricky. Geo. Jenna, Santoria. Janai's not here. Oh yeah, Janai. All right. So you guys let me know if I missed anyone. Frankie, Maria, Ray, Ricky, Gio. Ricky was in there twice. Jenna, Janai, and Santoria. Anybody I miss? Okay.
We can't see the wheel.
I'm sharing. Okay, here we go. I don't know why it has that funky thing. Okay, so here we go.
If it's Maria, it's rigged.
It's Jenna.
Woohoo! Score for me.
All right. So, do you want a free 30-minute consultation with me, or do you want 2 reseller licenses added to your portal?
Yeah, I'll just have the consult.
Alrighty. I will send you the link when we're done here. Does anybody else have anything that they have questions or anything you need to share before we go?
Still doing after hours or no?
No, we don't. We do after hours on Monday through Thursday, and then Friday you guys get the whole hour.
I'm
Cool.
gonna head out, guys.
All right. Have an awesome weekend. I will see you all on Monday.
Thanks,
Same
Bridget.
place. Bye. Go make your vision a reality.